Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Spencer09 here, and welcome back to another reaction video. Today, guys, we are going to do a try not to get scared challenge this week. So, I've set up a schedule for uploads. So, every Tuesday will be reaction things, like try not to laugh, try not to get scared, like we're doing today. Maybe try not to cringe and that lot. So, yeah. Let's get right into the video. So before we get into it, I'm going to shout out Litodrive for making this video. Absolute legend. Check him out, link in the description. And we're going to be watching his scary TikToks compilation. If I get scared 5 times, then I'll lose. Which I probably will, because I am terrible at not getting scared. Terrible when it's horror TikTok, when it's horror things, horror movies, horror videos, horror games. Awful. Right. Here we go.
These are some extremely unsettling facts, and I found all of these on Reddit. Now, it's fairly common knowledge to most people that the most painful way that a human could possibly die is from being burned alive. But having your body be burned to a crisp isn't even the most terrifying part about this. If you manage to keep consciousness while this whole thing is going on, you will realize that your eyes will actually start to melt while you are still awake. Which means not only will you have to deal with the pain of your entire body being scorched, you'll have to deal with the pain of your eyes melting out of your skull. Now, 9/11 is hands down one of the most terrifying, horrible days in American history. And this is just one of the terrifying stories that comes along with that day. There was a man who worked in the second tower that got hit and realized something was horribly wrong when the first tower was struck by the plane. So he took the elevator
yeah, I heard about the story of 9/11.
he was stopped by a security
There was
guard.
someone inside, he hid behind his desk, and I think his eyes might have been now with.
He will be much safer.
Even though he literally survived it.
Back to his office, the second plane hit his building, and he became trapped in his office. And if you look hard enough online, you can find this man's last phone call that he made to his father.
That guy. I know him.
Wishes that he left the building when he had the chance. I know I talk about a lot of dark stuff on here, so make sure to go check out my bio for something a lot more positive that could change your life. Jack Haley was the man who portrayed the Tin Man on The Wizard of Oz. His entire costume consisted of him wearing a metal suit with paint on his face. But this paint on his face was actually an aluminum paste that was put onto him to give him the appearance that his entire body was made of tin. Temperatures on set got to be very hot at many different points of filming, and this caused the aluminum paste on his face to melt into his eyes, which caused him to get a severe infection in both of his eyes. Due to this infection, he had to have several procedures done on his eyes, and this is just one more horror story from The Wizard of Oz. And look, I know hearing all these is very hard, and I just keep coming back with darker and darker facts, but that's why.
Right. So, yeah, about the 9/11 thing, yeah. He did manage to survive it, even though because of the plane hitting an angle, hitting the tower at an angle like this, he didn't get hit by the plane. And luckily, his desk managed to survive, so he stood under there. He went under the desk and somehow survived without getting burnt alive by the fire, and left the building. I don't know if he's still alive to this day, but really lucky guy to be able to survive it. Alright, let's carry on. And also, yeah, definitely go follow this guy. This guy had a lot of interesting facts. Coda the Dreamer. Go follow him on TikTok then. And also go follow me on TikTok as well. I have a TikTok as well, so link in the description. And yeah, let's get back into the video.
Unintentionally disturbing characters from Part 1. Nosy Bob from Jigsaw was a character who tried to solve a multitude of puzzles during the show.
Why did that blue guy get me?
Limbo from Sesame Street was a Muppet made up of 2 floating eyes and a
Shut up, Noob on Mobile. I know what you're gonna say. Once you get here.
Count to 10.
Him, from the Powerpuff Girls, was the secondary antagonist of the show and the devil of the world.
I am him. Ooh. Okay, I got scared on that one because of the star. It bloody scared me. I didn't even know that was coming.
In the middle of the night. This is the infamous Stanley Hotel. The Stanley Hotel is most commonly known as the hotel that inspired Stephen King's The Shining. Yep, this one.
Oh, say there's Johnny Guy.
Park, Colorado. It was opened in 1909 by Freeland Oscar Stanley. It's called the Disneyland for Ghosts. Recently, a guest caught this ghostly woman in the window while taking a photo of the hotel's entrance. Here's a closer look.
Oh!
See The Shining, you know the infamous room that Danny is told to avoid.
That counts. That's
Well, that
two.
room is based on room 217 at the Stanley.
I'm told you I'm terrible.
And it's reportedly haunted by Miss Wilson, one of the Stanley's original housekeepers in the 1910s. She's an old-fashioned type of woman and doesn't approve.
I swear to God, if it has that,
the room or bed.
let's say it has that short film where
between them at night. And
I'm not gonna say it.
Waking up to the mail's
I'm just getting images of it. It's fucking creepy.
She's like, get out. A notable guest of room 217 is actor Jim Carrey. The hotel was a location for Dumb and Dumber, and during filming, Jim checked into room 217 for a stay. And only stayed for a few hours. In the middle of the first night, he ran down to the front desk and demanded to be moved into another room, saying that something had happened and he did not feel safe in that room. When the front desk told him that the hotel was fully booked, he left. To this day, no one knows who
good
or what Jim
choice.
Carrey saw in that
Good
room
choice.
that night.
If you stayed in there, you would have died.
We really
So
want to know. Please. The hotel's staircase is considered a spiritual vortex, and another spirit was caught on camera.
oh, I see it.
Here.
Oh,
And the
that's
haunted
hard to
twins
see.
from the Shining film, that ties into the Stanley as well. Guests staying on the 4th floor frequently report hearing children running, laughing, giggling, and playing. And who was that? Is that a person? What's going on here?
What, that guy in the... I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you tell me? You're the one that's filming the bloody thing.
Mostly to women. Some guests have even
Oh, so it's a
reported
sexist
feeling the
hotel.
sensation of a kiss on.
Now,
I had no idea that ghosts could
some
kiss.
people nowadays.
If a good-looking ghost kissed me,
It's unbelievable.
would I immediately pull away? I might linger. A lot of you requested the Stanley, so I want to know, do you all have any spooky stories?
I mean, I
there,
definitely
or would
didn't,
you
because
be
I'm
down for a stay?
recording this video, I randomly picked one. Yeah, shut up, honestly.
So we all know about Smile Dog, but have you guys heard of
Did you
Smile
have to go so...
Owl?
Did you have to go so close to the camera? And yeah, I bet all you guys in the comments will know. What is that? Hang on. I'm just going back 10 seconds a little bit. Fucking woman scared me.
So we all know about Smile Dog.
Yeah.
But have you guys heard of Smile Owl?
Okay.
Videos for entertainment purposes.
Okay, so we have Smile Dog, and now we have a Smile Owl. Oh, fuck me. This world is a joke. I've never heard of Smile Owl. Is that a new one, or is that like... Or was that like a secret that no one actually knew?
Only creepypastas are not real. Or are they? A young man wakes up in the middle of the night
shut up,
with
you're
a
gonna
really
give me
bad
nightmares.
taste in his mouth. But it wasn't like a bad breath taste. It was more like a very, very sweet taste.
Why are you tasting
He
breath?
went to the bathroom and
You
brushed his teeth,
weirdo.
but it didn't
Alright?
take away the taste. Then he noticed that there was a white substance on his tongue that wouldn't come off. No matter how much he brushed his tongue, the white substance just would not come off. He walked back into his bedroom, and when he looked out the window, he saw this. An all-white owl staring at him. The young man and the owl locked gazes, and then the owl did something very strange. The owl smiled, and in its mouth were human teeth. After the man realized that the owl had human teeth, he started feeling a very strange sensation in his tongue. What happens next would change his life forever. Part 2 is on my page now. Before you get mad at me for doing a part 2, it's the only way my videos will make it on the For You.
Fuck. Oh. Is it gonna show? Okay, now goes
After the
part
man
2.
and the owl lock eyes, he realizes that the owl has human teeth in its mouth, and it's smiling at him. His tongue begins to hurt really bad. This wasn't like any normal
Is the
hurt.
owl
This
doing
was an
that?
excruciating, otherworldly hurt. His tongue started throbbing and pulsating, and it began to swell up like a balloon. Meanwhile, the owl is just staring at him with a huge human smile on its face, just never looking away. The man's tongue is swelling up so bad that he's starting to have difficulty breathing. He does the only thing that he can think to do in that moment, and he goes into the kitchen and grabs a knife. He punctures his tongue, thinking that it will help with the swelling. It just makes everything worse. The pain is unbearable at this point, and the owl is still staring at him smiling. So the man does the only thing that he can think of, and he cuts off his tongue. He tosses the tongue and it lands in his bedroom. He hears a noise that sounds like wings flapping in his bedroom. He goes to look and his tongue is gone. The owl is still outside, only this time he has a tongue in his mouth.
I did not like that. I did not like that. That wasn't scary up until the end. I did not like. He cut off his tongue, and the owl has a tongue. His tongue disappeared. The owl had it. Why would you cut your tongue off? Just because it's swelling doesn't mean you cut it off. Why didn't you just... I thought she was going to say the man grabbed a knife and jabbed it in his throat. I honestly thought he killed himself with a knife. I'm on my last life because of the end. Oh my god, that was so creepy, bro. Why are you cutting off your tongue? What are you doing with your life? Dude. I didn't think TikTok would get this bad. Oh my god, okay, let's continue. Oh, we're halfway. Okay, there's no chance.
These are the most disturbing things found in food, part 1.
Oh,
okay, so everybody watching this video definitely had a Capri Sun. But after watching this video, you would definitely never have another one again. In 2016, a young boy told his dad that the juice wasn't coming out of the Capri Sun packet. So his dad then cut it open, and what they found inside will make you sick to your stomach.
Oh.
Trying to drink it, and this is what it's inside.
What is that?
Nasty.
So next time you go and drink a Capri Sun, you might be drinking fungus instead of Capri Sun.
Oh! They're trying to kill someone. I mean, I can't have juice. I got braces. They're trying to kill someone by putting fungus in their Capri Sun. No, bro. I wasn't scared. I'm disgusted. That does not scare me. That's just disgust. That is minging. Holy shit. That is actually minging. That's...
Hey, look, a pizza. You gotta let him into your house now.
Disturbing facts that ruin your day, part 6.
How was that scary? I mean, it did sound creepy, I'll give you that. But that's funny. Oh, look, a pizza. You better let me now. Oh, okay. Disturbing facts that will ruin your day, part 16. Oh, bloody hell.
If you have died around your cat, it is likely to start eating you in less than 24 hours, starting from
God,
cheeks and
Alex,
eyes.
watch out, don't die in front of your
The green
cat.
falling code in the Matrix is just lots of sushi recipes. A woman being arrested for wearing one-piece bathing suits in the 1920s. By the time you reach the age of 18, on average, you have 3,300 weekends left in your life.
3,300 weekends in my life. That's like a couple years. Oh well.
These are some extremely unsettling
Oh, it's this guy
facts.
again.
And I found all of these on Reddit. In the 1982 film Poltergeist, there's a scene where
I've
actress
seen
Jo
Poltergeist.
Beth is in a pool. And when she's in this pool, she starts to realize that corpses are all in the water, and they start to come up and attack her. Now to us, it just seemed like another amazing scene to add to one of the best horror movies ever. But this scene has a dark twist to it. You see, in the filming of this scene, they used real corpses. And actress Jo Beth Williams had no idea about this. And it genuinely adds another level of terror to this movie.
They killed
Wizard of
someone
Oz
to
is one
film
of the best known movies of all time. It follows
Oh,
Dorothy and her dog Toto as a tornado comes and takes them away from their home in Kansas. But this movie has a very creepy urban legend behind it. In this specific scene of the movie, you can see Dorothy and all of her friends going down the road. But if you look deep in the background, you'll see what seems to be a human hanging from a tree. And finally, scientists have made a disturbing discovery. Before I get into that, if you guys want a really sweet surprise, go ahead and peep my bio. But anyway, scientists have made a very scary discovery in the glaciers of the world. Scientists have discovered that there are several diseases that are frozen within the ice of glaciers. I know what you're thinking. I mean, it's frozen, like we don't have to worry about that. But this is a problem because the Earth has started to warm up at a very steady rate since 2015 especially. And thus, if these glaciers melt enough, it will release these viruses and diseases into the Earth. But look, that was really negative, and I'm sorry about that. And if you want something more positive, make sure to go peep my bio. But I guess that's really it. I
So,
forgot.
So then, filming a scene on Wizard of Oz. So they was a human hanged on a tree during the scene of them going down the road on the Wizard of Oz. Did you guys notice that? When you watch The Wizard of Oz, just comment down below if you have or if you haven't. So, I want to know. Because I never knew that, and I've watched the film several times. I've never known that there was a person hanged on the tree. Oh well, I'm doing good. I've got 3 minutes.
If you're thinking about ignoring your gut instinct, don't. Here are 3 reasons why you should trust it. Reddit user Kylan13 said that he went out on a couple of dates with the girl, but he got a weird vibe from her, so he didn't stay in touch. She stabbed her next boyfriend 2 months later.
Oh, how lovely.
Megan said that she was being pursued by a man. He kept coming into the bar that she worked at and was constantly asking her out. Directly, there was nothing wrong or troubling about him. She just got a terrible feeling whenever he was talking to her. She would feel terribly sick. All of her female coworkers kept egging her on to go on a date with this man, though. She kept saying, no, something about him makes me sick. Eventually, one of her friends convinced her to go on a double date with her and her boyfriend and this man. It only lasted about 2 hours before Megan said she wasn't feeling well and got a cab home. She didn't see the man for a couple of weeks, so she thought that maybe he had gotten the hint. But no. The same friend who pressured her into going on a double date called Megan, yelling hysterically. She said that she would never doubt Megan's judgment again and forwarded her a news story about how the same man was just arrested a couple of days before for the murder of a woman he was dating. So the entire time that he was trying to convince Megan to go on a date, he had already strangled and killed another woman and set her house on fire to try and cover it up. A former Reddit user said that she was sitting in her bedroom one day when she got this intense feeling in her gut, which was sort of saying, you need to get out of here right now. Then she started to get this immense feeling of terror, like she was being watched. She immediately got out of there and went to a friend's house. When she finally got back home, her house had been ransacked. Things had been knocked over, lots of glass had been broken everywhere, and a window was left wide open. She says that now she always takes that gut feeling more seriously.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna pause it. Yeah.
Could you die if you don't stretch or drink enough water? Without stretching, the muscles become shortened and tight, which restricts movements and makes everyday activities harder. And hydrated muscles mean more flexible muscles, since your muscles are 70% water. So if you want something where you don't have to worry about any of this, then let me introduce you to Mobot. Mobot is a water bottle and a roller, which means you can stay hydrated and keep your muscles flexible.
Not a sponsored video.
Not only that, Mobot is great for travel, and is actually the best foam roller on the market. And it's great for the planet and your own hydration. So what are you waiting for? Hit the link in my profile and get a Mobot for yourself.
There's no way. Dude. Does that count? That was literally... Oh, it was... I actually just got scared by a cat listening to music. I'm actually disappointed. Oh my god. Why? Are you kidding me? I got so far, had 4 lives, and halfway done with the video. And the last clip of a cat listening to music coming out of nowhere gets me. I'm sick. I'm absolutely horrified, bro. Oh my god. I want to chuck something. But I don't want to at the same time. Okay. Well then guys, that was a really good video, really creepy. Oh my god. Well, this video ended up 20 minutes long, so I've got a lot to edit. So, yeah, hopefully I can get this done by tomorrow. Well, today, currently, it's Monday, and I record on Monday, these videos on Monday, but I get them uploaded on Tuesday, because that's when I have the time to upload them. Right. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. You could have played along as well, I would have said at the intro, but I'll probably put like a little text in the editor. Right. So yeah, comment how many times you got scared. How many times you absolutely yourself. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.